Several questions were posed at Deputy Minister of Finance Dr. Sarath Amanugama in Parliament today.
This is with regard to the 7,200 million rupees. According to you, only 2,031 million rupees was given. This is from 2010, 2011 and now it has come to 2012. I would like to ask, until when will this be valid? The money will be received by the Treasury and it will be operated by the said banks. Granting loans is not the only thing in this project. Therefore, until these projects are over, this will continue. You are keeping a staff of 3,000 by allocating 722,000 rupees per person for a year. Why is the National Savings Bank purchasing shares from the finance company which has a negative capital?
Negative capital තියෙන the financing shares ගන්නවා. ගත්තට පස්සේ ඔබතුමාලා ඒක ගන්න මොකද? ඒක ඔබතුමාගේ observation දෙයක් හැටියට කියන්නේ මෙතන ඒකේ එක පුද්ගලයෙක්.
We would like to ask, if one person was taken before the bribery commission, why were the 9 directors of the NSB not taken before it?
මේකේ ඒ නම දෙනත් මේකට ගත්තේ නැත්තේ කියන ප්‍රශ්නේ අපි මේ අවස්ථාවේදී අහනවා. මම ඊටම කාර්මිකව අහලා තියෙන
I cannot give an answer to that question. It is being investigated.
ඒක විශේෂයෙන් දැන් පරීක්ෂණයකටත් ලක් වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒ හින්දා ඒක ගැන මම මේ වෙලාවේ උත්තරයක් දෙන්න කැමතියි.
මේ ಜಾති ඉතිරි කිරීම බැංකුව ඉන්වෙස්ට් කරලා තියෙනවා ශ්‍රී ලංකා.
The National Savings Bank has invested in Sri Lankan Airlines. It incurred a loss of 19,000 million rupees. How can an institution lose so much from savings?
කෝටි 1,300ක් ගෙවනකොට මේ එක ආයතනයක් කෝටි 1,900ක් මේ ඉතිරි කිරීම තුලින් ආලාභයක් ලබන්නේ.
ඒකට මේ වෙලාව මට උත්තරයක් දෙන්න.
I cannot answer that. Take it up in the debate for answers.
ඔබතුමා කිව්වා මේ ඇමරිකන් ඩොලර්.
We are talking about the loan of $500 million obtained from HSBC. It was given as 56.5 billion rupees.
බිලියන 56.2ක් කියලා.
පියල අවප්‍රමාණය වීම තුල ඒ වෙනස කීයද කියලා.
එතකොට
Then how much was paid in total?
තුමා
නෑ ඔක්කොමනේ අරගාන ඒක ඇතුළතනේ. හරි ඒ වෙනස් වීම ඇතුළත් වෙලා තියෙනවනේ.
ඔක්කොම ගාන 100.
Then 161 million was paid for 56.3 billion rupees. That's 285%. Then let's divide it by 5 and see how it is per year. Are you saying that you paid 57% as interest to HSBC?
එතකොට ගරු අමතුමා අවුරුද්දකට ඔබතුමා කියන්නේ පොලිය 157ක් ගෙවුවයි කියලාද මේ HSBC බැංකුවට?
මට මේ ලැබිලා තියෙන සංඛ්‍යාලේඛන අනුව එහෙම
ඔබතුමාට ඔක මහ බැංකුවේ නෙව්වේ ගරු අමතුමා මට පුදුමයි. ඒකයි මම අහන්නේ ඒක ඇත්තද කියලා.
දැන් මට ලැබිලා තියෙන සංඛ්‍යාලේඛන අනුව ඒකයි ඔබතුමාගෙන් මං සති දෙකක් කල්ලිලා නැවතත් හොයලා බලලා මං කියන්නේ.
United National Party activists have challenged, if can, for the party constitution to be changed on the 1st of December. They note that they will not allow the present party constitution to be changed at a convention that will be attended only by those close to Ranil Wickremesinghe. Meanwhile, KD Lalkantha of the JVP says that although a strong people's struggle is required, opposition leader Ranil Wickremesinghe is not required for this.
Some are of the view that everything will be okay if there was a strong opposition. Even the media questions of this. What we say is that we do not need a strong opposition. However, we need a strong people's struggle and strong people's battle. For a strong people's struggle, we don't need a strong opposition. Let Ranil Wickremesinghe be as he is. Stay like that. We will bless that. There is something called a working committee. Those in it are those who have not contested at an election in their lives, even for a Pradesh Sabha like Mal Samaravikrama and NVKK Veragoda. There are others too. I will not say it here. The former leaders of the UNP did not speak in English to build the UNP. Ranil Wickremesinghe has never set foot on land. If those in the UNP had brains, they would have removed them and chased them away. He should not be removed, but chased. The biggest problem that Ranil Wickremesinghe has is extending his leadership tenure to 6 years and not bringing the party to power. With him are 85 persons said to be members of the working committee. It is sad to say that there are parliamentarians among them as well as provincial councillors. There are others who look after their houses in the working committee as well. We will not allow Ranil Wickremesinghe to change the party constitution the way he wants. I challenge this, Rattanayake. If you can, change the party constitution on the 1st of December. We will not allow it.
Time now for the newspaper cartoon of the day.
By vesting similar responsibilities to those of the Parliament, Public Petition Commission to the Provincial Councils through the 13th Amendment to the Constitution, the Provincial Councils are also handed over the responsibility of providing justice to the public through the Vigilant Committee system. When taking into consideration the activities of the Vigilant Committee, the most recent experience in relation to the Central Provincial Council is the committee not holding meetings and the decisions made at the meetings when held in order to correct mistakes being neglected by certain officials of the province. This conduct could be considered as those who are vested with the power of the Provincial Council acting while believing that this power is their private property. This attitude of the relevant officials could be proven by the manner in which they use public property, neglecting the audit queries. The official residence located in Highlands Kandy allocated for the Provincial Education Director has been misused for over a period of 2 years in an example of the arbitrary manner in which public property is being used. The person currently residing in this house is not a government officer but merely an employee of the private staff of a provincial official. Even a person who is appointed to the post of Provincial Education Director is allowed to use this house for a monthly rent. However, no rent has been charged from the person residing here for over 20 years who is not even a government officer. The inquiry is made in this regard by the Auditor General about 4 months ago from the Provincial Education Secretary has been swept under the carpet. As an extended version of this behaviour, an official residence of the principal of the Vidyartha College in Kandy has fallen into the hands of an office assistant last week. The consideration given to this person who does not belong to any education class is such that this house has been handed over to him after renovating it by spending funds allocated for the Ministry of Education worth 500,000 rupees. As there is no strategy to charge rent from the resident of this official residence which is attached to the Provincial Education Department, the maintenance activities of this house will be carried out using public funds. Office assistants who are given such special treatment are working attached to the Central Provincial Education Department in a backdrop where certain senior officials in the Provincial Council who should receive official residence have not been given residence and certain others are settled at labourers' quarters. Governor of the Central Province, this is over to you.
The 2012 Junior National Law Conference commenced in Negombo yesterday. The conference is being held under the theme Timely Justice.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I now ask you to rise?
The inauguration of the Junior National Law Conference was graced by a number of distinguished guests.
Sir, President, Bar Association.
As members of the legal profession, we have a moral duty towards society. We have a moral duty towards litigants. We have a moral duty towards our clients. And if we have that in mind and if we think that we should do whatever possible within ourselves in order to see that expeditious results are given to them and their cases are dealt with as effectively as possible, I think that is something, that is one step that we can take towards expeditious disposal of cases.
It seems to me that the public's expectation that the rule of law be enforced hinges on the concept and the reality of the judiciary as an independent body without obligation to any particular groups, factions, interests, or powers. We all believe that the courts are guardians of our freedoms and that the system breaks down without judicial independence. The best strategy to maintain the independence and efficiency of the legal system is to expand and improve upon the legal profession's legacy of independence, professionalism, sound jurisprudence, and community service.
When events are spread over months or years, lawyers, witnesses, clerks, and parties must repeat the same process over and over again. Albert Einstein said, "Doing the same thing over and over again is the definition of insanity, expecting, however, different results." No one is better positioned than the bar and the judiciary and our government funders to help us transform our judiciaries and to build a better future.
Every year we are discussing about the loss delay while having this kind of grand scale conferences, seminars, workshop. But at the same time, we must concentrate where we also have gone wrong. This legal system does not exist for the benefit of the judges and the lawyers. This is for the benefit of the people of this country.